Welcome to the Core 99 podcast. In this episode, we'll be looking at option 4 in the Hardcat Core Self-Assessment Guidelines, Move Assets. As part of this tutorial, we'll be looking at how to find all assets where the location is equal to the Melbourne office, and then move all their assets to the new location that we created in episode 3, Adelaide. First of all, we need to find all our assets. To do that, we need to go to our asset grid, which can be accessible via the list menu and selecting assets, or via selecting Control A, or via clicking the assets icon. With the assets grid screen now available to us, we need to find all assets that are currently at our Melbourne location. To do this, we can search on the location name, click on the plus button, and then we can apply the name that we're looking for. So in this instance, we want to find all assets where the location is equal to Melbourne CBD office. To apply that, we press the apply button. This has returned to us 13 assets. To update any of these assets' location through the grid screen, we can do it in one of two methods. The first method is individually via opening up the asset by double clicking, clicking on the location button, selecting the South Australia folder, then selecting Adelaide. As you can see at the top of our dialog, choose OK to select location Adelaide. So that's what I'll do. Now we've changed the location to be Adelaide, we can press OK to make that change. And as we can see now, there's only 12 items in our search screen because the one we have just changed now does not belong to Melbourne CBD office. We can continue that option by opening up each of these asset records, changing the location, and pressing OK. Alternatively, based on our search result, we could use a bulk update. I've created one called Location Update. And when we run this, it gives us an option to say, for all the found assets, so all 12 assets, we can now go and decide what location we want to move them to. To do that, I simply select the Choose button, select South Australia and Adelaide, then press OK. Now I can press the Run button, and this will now move all the assets that were in Melbourne CBD office to the new location of Adelaide. The report that has been presented has shown us the assets that has affected. Now, if I return back to my grid screen, we'll see that there are now no assets associated to Melbourne CBD office. But if I was to change the location name from Melbourne CBD office to Adelaide, and then apply my search, we now have 13 assets again.